Welcome to the show. I'm Kathy Ireland. With more and more companies pivoting to remote and hybrid work models, organizations have never before seen freedom to hire candidates from distant locations, giving them access to a broad talent pool. However, this sort of opportunity also comes with its challenges. Connecting with the right talent can be difficult. This is where a tried and true staffing company can be very helpful. Today, we're joined by On Target Staffing's President and Chief Executive Officer, Roy James, and Chief Operating Officer, Elizabeth James, who will tell us how they're helping to solve today's staffing challenges. Welcome to you both.
Hi, thank you, Kathy. Thanks for having us on the show.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here.
Well, we're thrilled you're both here. And Elizabeth, I'd love to hear a little bit about On Target Staffing's background and history. Could you walk us through that?
Sure, absolutely. So we launched On Target Staffing in 2001. And Roy and I both came from a staffing background. So we knew exactly where our vision was, but we started very small. We started with about a 4-man team in a very small little office in New Brunswick, New Jersey. And we decided that we were just going to let the business dictate how we grow. So as we set out there, we started selling all up and down the coast of New Jersey, all over the different counties. And as of right now, we started with 1. Now we have 45 branches. Wow. And we also have a national reach and an executive search division. So you can see the growth from where we started all the way up. So we've kind of been going upwards the entire time we've been growing and building. And we continue to grow right now, so it's very exciting for us.
Wow, congratulations to you. That is so exciting. And Roy, you're a staffing and recruiting company. What does that entail? What does your company do on a daily basis?
So on a daily basis, we're looking out for our clients and fixing any type of issues that they may have and making sure that they're well staffed for any type of issues that they may have.
Right. And so, Roy, do you work out of a central location and service a particular area, or are your services a bit broader?
We're a bit broader. So our main office is out of North Brunswick, New Jersey. We have offices in New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Florida, Arizona, and California. But we also have about 2,000 affiliates that we work with that assist us throughout the United States. So currently, right now, we're doing business throughout 48 of the 50 states.
Oh, excellent.
So I heard about On Target because I had seen it on a website, and I felt like it was a perfect opportunity for me to reach out and see if they were able to help me out, and they were. What I really like about it is On Target helped me search for a new job because they were very attentive. I had reached out to them because I was working 2 jobs and going to school full-time, so I decided, to give them a call and see if they were able to change my life, and they were. As soon as I reached out to them and I gave them a call, the very next day I was set up with an interview with a company that I really love, and not only did they just find me any company, they made sure that it matched my career goals. And from the moment that I had the interview, I was called a couple of hours later to notify me that I received the job.
About 15 years ago, I did home improvement, the economy took a crash, and I found myself needing a steady income. I saw On Target staffing, and I walked in. They made me feel welcome. They got me working almost immediately. Shortly after that, the company that they started me with hired me. I went off and did what I've done. I'm a minister, so I started a church and everything, but I still had to make ends meet. So I went back to On Target, and they welcomed me again and got me out working again, just like that. So I'm really happy about that situation because it put me in another position that gave me the confidence or made me realize just what I had to offer, and now I'm a business owner. I own a company called Best Solution, Best Management.
Elizabeth, I imagine a lot has shifted in the world of staffing and recruiting over the last couple of years due to the pandemic. Have you noticed any changes in the industry or the future of the work at large since 2020?
Absolutely. The pandemic really switched it for everybody. I think what happened was when it first hit, it did hit us pretty hard. But what we quickly realized was more companies were looking to staffing. They were looking to get staffing because they didn't have it. Companies that never used staffing before had to figure out where we're going to get these people. So what we did was, instead of laying people off, We let our employees work remotely, which is really a big, huge change, and I think everyone sees the work from home. But what we did was we actually opened 5 new branches during the pandemic, and we actually hired more staff and sales and recruiting because we needed to really help and really come to the rescue of our clients.
Right.
Not only did we need to succeed as a company, as a business, we needed to help our clients succeed because their doors were going to shut if they didn't have the right staff. So I think the pandemic really changed how we look at it and actually became a lot more creative. So you have remote learning, remote working. You have a lot of people doing virtual recruiting, which was there before, but now it's such a big thing. We can actually get more of a global reach on people, more diversified individuals working for us because now we know how to do it. So it's really exciting and it's great for us. It's actually had our company grown a lot more.
Wow.
Believe it or not. I know it's crazy in these times, but we actually grew. We had a really nice growth spurt during the past 2 years.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah,
and I
thank
love
you.
how you fought through. And
Yes.
it's wonderful. And Roy, with that in mind, how does your expertise allow you to ensure successful placements and happy customers?
Well, with our expertise, obviously we know the business, we know our clients, and through working with our clients, we've actually gotten other clients based on how we've done our work. So Beth and I are very hands-on to what we do, and we hire people that are also going to be as hands-on as we are as well. Some companies in this industry, they hire managers because they have special expertise in managing offices and things like that. We look at things a little bit different. As those are important to us, it's also about how do we get our customers the people that they need. So when we're looking at managers and we're looking at people that are working for us, there's a lot of different things that we look at. And number one is making sure that they're going to work as hard as we are. They're going to have our clients' best interest at heart, and they're going to do whatever they have to do to fulfill our clients' needs.
On-target staffing is different from other agencies because, like I said earlier, they made me feel welcome. And it was more or less, they gave me the benefit of the doubt and gave me the opportunity to do that. And it wasn't done in the standard, I guess it was professionally done. However, it felt warm. It felt like family.
I was very comfortable with the experience that On Target had provided to me. They made me feel like I wasn't just a number, just a resume on the desk. They actually catered to me and all my desires. They looked for the perfect job for me that turned into a career, and they made sure that not only after I got the job I wanted, they made sure to reach out and make sure if I was still satisfied with the job.
Elizabeth, of all the services that you offer, what would you say are your signature offerings in Hallmark?
So our signature offerings, I believe I would like to say it's everything, but light industrial is really what we specialize in. But we can fill anything a company needs, from a front desk receptionist to a janitorial, custodial, to housekeeping, hospitality. We do all of it. But our highest volume right now is light industrial. And I think that, as Roy mentioned, I feel our hallmark would probably be concierge style service. So we're going to sit down with you. We're going to look at what are your pain points. What are we working with budget-wise? We don't have a menu. We don't walk in with a card that says, this is gonna be this. We're gonna talk to you. Let's figure it out together and work with you. And this allows us to really have partnerships and form relationships. And the biggest thing this does for us as a company and as an industry for staffing, which is a little scary because you have to have trust. And if you don't have trust in the team that's gonna help you, then you don't want that agency.
And when it comes to developing a personalized approach to each client, how do you make sure you provide that?
Well, we look at what the client's needs are. So for each client, they have specific needs, and that's what we go by. So we like to take a personalized approach to each of our customers and say, hey, look, what do you really need? How are we going to help you? And we customize ourselves to that client. So we don't have a one set rule. Everything is based on what each customer needs, and we implement that to the best of our ability. If that means that we have to roll up our sleeves and we have to go on the assembly lines and we have to work with all the employees, that's what we're going to do. If our clients have customized reports that they're looking for, we're going to go and do what we have to do to make sure our customers are happy.
Wow, that's incredible. And I mean, it looks like your company has a lot of opportunity for community outreach. What sorts of causes do you support?
On the branch level, they all throw whatever's in need for their branches. So whether it's a
Right.
coat drive on the colder states or a food bank, which is needed everywhere.
Right.
Those branches dress for success. Those are things that our branch supports. On Target Staffing on the corporate level, I've been on the leadership board of Susan G. Komen for 6 years and been volunteering with them for 11 years. So that's very near and dear to my heart. So we came together as a team to do the walk. So this is my daughter and I, my daughter Hannah and I at the walk, and we were doing the kickoff party. And that's my son Benjamin. And so my whole family participates, and that's part of our group, not the whole thing, obviously. But this is part of the More Than Pink Walk for Susan G. Komen, and we sponsor the walk, and we also individually raise money towards this very important cause. We also deal with the Ronald McDonald House and Macy's Go Red, which is obviously for women's heart health. But we feel that all of these things are super important for us to really contribute because the community gives so much to us. We want to give back to everybody. So these are causes that are near and dear to our heart. Roy does Pilots for Paws, which Roy's going to speak about, which is something he does on his own.
So Pilots and Paws is an organization that rescues abused, neglected animals that are in kill shelters.
Wow.
And what we do is we actually, all of us have our planes. We fly down anywhere that needs animals to be rescued, and then we fly them to their new homes or to new shelters where they're not going to be euthanized for any reason. So it's an absolute amazing organization.
Oh my goodness,
and I mean, when you have things like this, it's worth every minute. The best thing is to take an animal that is looking just for love and affection and attention, and take them from a place where they would have been euthanized or abused or neglected, and take them to a family that's loving. It's an amazing program, and it's dear to my heart.
Wow. Well, congratulations to both of you on your amazing success, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to speak about what we do best and what we love. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for watching. I'm Kathy Ireland.